Okay, here we've got Darth Vader on a 12-back card. It's a US card with a Japanese sticker in the bottom corner over the Kenner sign. You can see the Japanese sticker there. And it's AFA 75. Card gets 85. The bubble gets 70 and the figure gets 85, and overall grade is 75 near mint, or excellent near mint. There's 1978 Kenner Star Wars 12-back B Darth Vader Takara sticker. So this was the second card that Darth Vader was released on. The first would have been a 12-back A. It's a great card, it's a classic image, and I've wanted a 12-back Darth Vader for ages. Got this one at a good price, so I'm not going to complain, and it looks wicked. Darth Vader's a hot character on the 12-back card, and he goes for a lot of money usually. This one looks really nice. I think the bubble gets 70 because it's got slight dents at the top, but it's firmly sealed, it looks, and the figure looks great. It's a classic figure and a classic card image. So it's a really great card. In Japan, all they did was take US cards and put stickers on them, Japanese stickers. A really nice item. And let's look at the back quickly. Sorry about the lighting, but as I've said before, it's been really dark today. It is Halloween. So there's the 12-back B card. Really nice. And you can see the original 12 figures. Darth Vader amongst them. They were painted. The 3 ships that you could get at the time, the X-Wing, TIE Fighter and Land Speeder, and the display stand. There's a little sticker on the back just below, covering the proof of purchase. So here are Darth Vader on a 12-back card. AFA 75 near mint excellent. So really rare item. Nice. Well, not rare, there's quite a lot of these Darth Vader 12-backs. It's quite a lot, at least 500 of them graded, so there is a lot. It's just that everyone wants it, so that drives up the price. And they've just redone this card in 2013. I've already shown that figure, the new Darth Vader on the 12-back card, but this is the original thing. Much nicer. Let's see if I can get. Okay, better look at the actual figure, Darth Vader. It's a classic normal figure with just the regular lightsaber. Nice figure though. And there's the Japanese label there, and the actual Darth Vader photograph behind. Great image. And these are by Takara, these Japanese imported figures, Darth Vader. They spelt the name correctly. Sometimes Stormtrooper being the most famous example. You can just make out the Kenner logo underneath the Japanese paper sticker. Some of these Japanese figures have a white background, which makes it a lot rarer rather than the yellow. But this Darth Vader is really nice. No, what do you call it? Mould on it. Just looks great. Amazing. Such an old figure. And very nice card. Gets an 85, which is quite a good grade. And the figure gets 85, the bubble gets 70. But if you can look at the top of the bubble, it's a bit dented. Maybe even cracked, it's hard to tell. Let me just check. Hard to tell. Let's see if I can get a better look at the figure. There's the figure. Excellent figure, excellent card. And let's see if we can get the whole thing. There we we are. There's Darth Vader and the 12 back cards. Nice thing to look at. Sorry about the lighting, but it's been dark all day and it's now about 7:30, so it's pretty dark still. Okay, Darth Vader. Have a look at the back and then the front. Great figure from a long time ago. Darth Vader, 12 back B. Okay, another look at the Vader. Just got to keep pointing the torch at it as well. Great figure, great classic image there. I've got an AFA 75 Return of the Jedi Darth Vader as well with the second picture, which is probably a better picture, but this is just such a classic. Great item. Darth Vader. Japanese sticker. Takara sticker. And then Darth Vader there. Great figure. The name tag. The right price corner. And the classic logo there. The Darth Vader 12 back. Really nice. Great. Closer look at Darth Vader. We're just going to have a look at the figure, and as you can see, all Vaders was the same. There was no major changes to this figure. Still a great figure. You can see the tip of the lightsaber is a bit bent, but this has been imprisoned since 1978 and it looks amazing. And there's the face. Great figure. Darth Vader, 1978. Beautiful item. There's the Japanese sticker and the AFA sticker. And then here's the classic image, which has been used this year on the vintage collection Vader, which is another great figure. Darth Vader, the logo, really nice that, and the white price tag. Darth Vader, great figure. Okay. So this is the Vader I was telling you about. This is the Return of the Jedi 65 back B Darth Vader, 1983. It's got the second picture on it, which this picture looks amazing. So it's got pinkish purplish tint to it, looks really good though. And there's the figure, Darth Vader on a Return of the Jedi 1983 card. So what Kenner did back in the day was to, some of the older figures that have been around since the Star Wars time, they decided to update the pictures. So they did that for the Vader, the Han Solo, the Luke Skywalker. They didn't do it for Princess Leia, they did it also for Chewbacca, and who else? Let me think. I should know these. I've talked about it anyhow on one of my Han Solo reviews, because I've got the Han Solo with the updated picture as well. So they just did it to refresh the line, and this picture looks amazing. It's the same figure though, and on the back you've got a 65 back US Kenner card with the pop at the bottom. And what's interesting about this is, I don't know if you can just about focus on that. Let me see. It says made in Mexico. I don't know if it was carded in Mexico. The card doesn't look like the stock might be the Mexican type. It might have been carded in America or Mexico, who knows. The figure was definitely made in Mexico. And if you go on sites just Google Lily Ledy Darth Vader, and this will tell you how to recognize the Darth Vader figure, the Mexican version, from the more common Hong Kong version. So with this version, you've got, if you notice the stomach panel there, the chest panel, the paint works a lot less than on the regular version. The buttons are slightly smaller, so that's one way of telling that's a Mexican Ledy figure. The other thing is the helmet. In side profile it's more pronounced, and that's another way of recognizing the Mexican Darth Vader. And the final way of telling is if you look at the lightsaber, it's really thick and bright, so the Mexican Lily Ledy figures have a thick blade. So those are the three things you've got to look for. You've got to look for the chest plate, the sculpt on the head, the actual mask, the lower part of the jaw almost sticks out, it's more pronounced, and the thickness of the lightsaber. And then of course the manufacturing on the leg, that's another giveaway. So if you just go on Google and just say Ledy Darth Vader, and you'll find out how to, there's sites that are devoted. Rebel Scum, they have a good thing about it as well. So if you go on Rebel Scum, they can tell you about the Darth Vader. So this is the second picture, and there's the back again. Okay, so now you've got the old and the new. You've got the original 1983 Darth Vader second picture on a Return of the Jedi card, made in Mexico. And now you've got here, and I've already talked about this one, this is the vintage collection Empire Strikes Back reproduction card with the modern Darth Vader on it. So the figures are really incomparable because there's just so many, there's 30 years between these two, so you know, more than 30 years. So it just shows, this is the history of figure Star Wars figures in a nutshell. You've got the 1978 version of Darth Vader. Obviously that one was made a bit later, but it's still essentially the same figure. And then you've got the 2010 version of Darth Vader, and you can see that the detailing is just, the two figures are incomparable. But then you've got to think the cards are comparable, that the cards are, that this card is a reproduction of that card, or very similar to that card. And it just goes to show you that people love the old cards. And people my generation love these old figures. I'd rather have this figure, even though it can't do anything compared to this figure. I'd rather have that one than this one any day, but still, you know, I love the old cards, and this is an old card reproduction. It looks wicked, and you've got the new figure on it. So this caters for everyone. That's why these things are selling out so much. Especially look at the Gamorrean guards. Who can get that? That's probably more expensive than the vintage one these days. So here you are, the old and the new. Darth Vader and Darth Vader. Both picture variations. So this picture, as I said before, you got on the Empire Strikes Back some of the Return of the Jedi and Tri-Logo, plus the Power of the Force, and of course the original Star Wars cards. What Kenner or Hasbro should do now is put Vaders on picture cards like that, because this picture looks pretty awesome. So there you are. There you go. Anyway, and Darth Vader on the Star Wars
double lined card, just because it looks. I've always wanted a Darth Vader on a 12-back card. I've never got one on the real vintage line, so you know, so I've always wanted that figure on this type of card. And originally I would have had the Vader back in 1978 on that card, so you know, the vintage figure. So Vader looks really good. It's got sort of orange, lighter eye colour, which the Vader costume in 78, so that film had, and just looks really good. Looks thinner, looks nicely sculpted. You can see pretty good reviews by the likes of flyguy.net about that figure. And the Luke Skywalker looks really good as well, even though everyone's fussing about the parting on the hair and the size of the cloak. But he comes with some cool accessories, and you know, I've got the other Luke from the Legacy collection from 2008, where he's got a plastic cape, but comes with sort of in the same sort of costume, and you know, so you could track that down on my videos. So you've got Luke Lightsabers Construction US card and Darth Vader on a US card. I think the Luke was about £8 and the Vader was £9, and I got them with the 3 Phantom Menace figures. Both have US card backs. So you've got all the new figures there. Darth Malgus, Luke Skywalker Hoth, he had that there as well for £9. I don't know if he had the Imperial Navy Commander. And you've got the new Anakin Skywalker as well. And then you've got so that's my first of the deleted scenes figures with the Luke. I wouldn't mind getting the Leia as well and the Lando. And so it's a quick haul video of what I got at the London Film and Comic Con. I've got one more thing to show you. So I've got these 5 figures plus well, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so hold on to your horses, as they say. I like that Vader though. I love the picture on the back and the double lines. It just looks great. Okay, and then the Luke Skywalker lightsaber construction. Got some vintage coming up soon, but maybe in a couple of weeks' time I'll get that shot. Having problems with my computer uploading stuff, so you know. Anyway, I've got to keep this quick because I've got to go to the bank today. Okay, so there you go. Like Luke Skywalker lightsaber construction and Darth Vader. Here's a better look at the figure. Great figure. Nicely detailed, nice silver highlights. And okay, it's another tri-logo card. It's Darth Vader. And it has the name Darth Vader, and it also has his French name, Darth Vader. Bubbles pretty crushed, especially at the bottom. It's the same figure that was released on the 12-back. They didn't change this figure at all. There's a crease there, you can just see it, make it out. Bubbles clear again. There's no £1.59 British price sticker on it. So you can see clearly the 3 logos, French, Spanish and English, plus all the 5 languages there that say age information. Okay, this is the first picture that they used on the Darth Vader figure. On Return of the Jedi they switched it on some of the cards to Darth Vader pointing, but this is the first picture, so they changed it back on this card. This figure was available on all cards, so you could get on Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Tri-Logo and Power of the Force. Okay, this figure's quite tall. Comes with a lightsaber which you pull down from the arm, and a black vinyl cape. Quite a good sculpt. The figure's sort of posed in a really straight standing up way. Looks kind of slim. It's definitely a sculpt of its time. Again, a couple of creases, a crease there and a crease there. I'd suspect that's where the bubble's attached. Again, just showing 70 figures and the information to do with the distribution in various European countries, Meccano, Palitoy and so and such. Okay, the Darth Vader is quite desirable amongst collectors on tri-logo cards. Okay, it's not the best condition, but it's still a nice figure to acquire. Another look at the picture. And the name at the bottom, Darth Vader, Dark Vader, made in Hong Kong. And just a simple, one of the original 12 figures. Okay, I don't know if this is going to come out because I'm using my 16-bit gigabyte memory card, and that tends not to work when I'm filming, but I'll try anyhow with this. So here we've got the Woolworths UK VOTC Darth Vader, which is a UK exclusive, and you can see I've got quite a lot of them. I've got 8 of them here, 3 up there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there, and 1 there. So I've got 8 of them. The reason I've got so many is that they were given away at Woolworths if you spent £20, and then just before Woolworths closed down, so say in the summer of 2007, they sold them off for 73p each. I've still got the receipt here, so you've got the, don't know if you can make it out, but it's a Woolworths receipt, and it's got the Darth Vader 73p each. So I just bought as many as I could, and I ended up with 16. I'd already bought one before, so I've got 17 of these figures. So it's almost the same as the VOTC US release Darth Vader. There are slight differences. If you notice in the packaging, it doesn't have the silver foil that would go there. Instead it has a free and exclusive at Woolworths sticker on the outer box, the clamshell. And then if you look at the back of the card, which it has a it doesn't have the picture of the figures at the bottom. Instead it's just a plain piece of card with all warnings printed in European. A long time I thought this was a sticker, but it actually looks like it's just part of the card. So this looks like it is a UK exclusive card, not just the US version without the piece of silver foil and a different sticker there. The Vader figure's a really good figure. Can't really make it out, but the VOTC Vader is a classic figure. Set a new standard in these this action figure line, and it looks really cool, especially with so many of them together. So we've got 4 Vaders there, plus the Death Star briefing set, which I've already reviewed. That's on my another memory card, which just ran out, and 3 up there, plus 1 there. And I've got another 7 or 8 stashed away. So this is your Woolworths UK Darth Vader. Looks great. Hopefully this video will work. I hope it does. So you've got your Darth Vader there, 3 of them up at the top. Looks excellent on the Empire Strikes Back card. The Woolworths 3 and exclusive at Woolworths sticker there, and it comes in a clamshell. So that's for 73p. You can't complain each. So I just bought as many as I could. Amazingly, there was about 20 of them at the Woolworths in Putney, so I just bought about a huge amount. That's why I've got 17 of these figures now. All carded, all mint, all sweet. There you go. There's slight variations. If you look at this Darth Vader, it's sort of, the bubbles kind of stuck at a slant. And this Vader here, his head turns a bit. Right, it's an excellent figure. Should be able to find this on eBay for about £5 these days. Shouldn't pay more than that, maybe £10 maximum. These are available in the US as far as I know. It's just called the Darth Vader, and it's a UK exclusive. So there you go, the Darth Vader, excellent figure. One more look at the card back. There you go. And the bottom of the card, which I thought was a sticker, but it's not a sticker. It's a how the card is printed. Nice clamshell. Okay. And you've got these free at Woolworths if you spent 20 quid on Star Wars stuff. So have a look. This is a Vader overdose. And there's a leaflet behind the figure. I'm not sure if that came with the US version. You can really see it on that figure there. Huge leaflet. Leaflet there, leaflet there. They all got leaflets. So that's your Vader, the UK version. Okay. Excellent stuff there. Hopefully this video has worked, otherwise I've wasted a few minutes on my Okay, this is a quick haul. I've got a lot of stuff because I've been off work because I've broken my arm. So I'm not gonna take anything out of the bags or anything like that. I'm just gonna show you quickly what I've got, and when my arm's better and I'm able to use both arms, I'll do a better video. But this is Darth Vader. It's on Return of the Revenge of the Sith, sorry, and it's the lightsaber attack. So if you squeeze the legs together, the lightsaber arm swings together. You can see a picture of Darth Vader there, and you've got the Star Wars logo at the bottom. The grade for this is 9.25 by AFA Modern Grading, and so that's quite a high grade. To get this graded, I bought the whole thing for a tenner. I've got this from France, so I've got a lot of stuff from France really, and this cost £10. The postage and packaging, add that on, would have been about £5. So that's the front of the card. Let me show you. Okay, you got Darth Vader here at the back of the Revenge of the Sith card, and he's number 11 from the collection. Shows you other figures in the rave from 2005, a lightsaber effect, and there's the actual figure. It's quite a good sculpt of Vader. You squeeze the legs, you can just see the arrow there. You squeeze them together and the lightsaber arm will move back and forth, and then you've got the different figures there. I haven't got many of these. Okay, so that's Darth Vader, lightsaber attack, Revenge of the Sith. Okay, one more look at Darth Vader, quickly, lightsaber attack. Saw about the lighting, it's quite bright today. So there you go, Darth Vader. Let's see if I can get a better look at the